Hey everyone, this is Travis with Full Spectrum Laser. Today I'm here at Kingpin and we're going to check out how they use our lasers in their fabrication process. Check it out. Hey everyone, I'm here with the team at Kingpin. Can you explain what you do with the machines here and the kind of the products you use?
Yeah, definitely. We make a lot of products for the industry to hold tools and tool caddies and templates and jigs. And so with the laser, it allows us to create something like this, which is one of our newer items, which is our solder tray that not only holds the components in but allows the solder to come out. This is easily transportable to the car while working on it, and then when it's hot I don't have to worry about burning the car. So in the past we could have taken our hand routers and made jigs and templates and hand routed this, but that's a manpower nightmare. So when we got into the lasers, when we got our hobby style, which is the desktop version you guys have, but a hobby size, that allowed us to cut our time way down from the manpower. And we were able to get, for example, on the sheet, we were able to get 4 kits of just the bottom 2 trays here. But then we realized in production that we wanted to speed that process quite a bit up, and that's when we went over to the Muse Titan to get a much more powerful machine, desktop machine, more for production. We can yield a lot more in a shorter time frame, and we can actually do 16 kits on a single cut without loading the machine and not. So that cuts down man hours as well, and that's the 16 of the bottom ones there. And then when it's all done, we take the top plate over to brand it with our Kingpin Fab products. We go right over the galvo and we start hitting that there to get the logo put on there for branding.
Awesome. You want to walk us through the process here on the machine? Show us start to beginning?
Let's take it out. Let's show you how it's done.
All right, now we're going to hit play and we're going to start this job cutting. So we'll click the play button, and the system itself will autofocus. So the machine will move over and it'll autofocus on the material so you get proper setting as far as your thickness of your materials and the distance it needs to be away. And we're going to close our lid so we'll start cutting. We're running the base piece, which is white. It's 30 pieces that are square like this with the 4 holes punched in the corner. There'll be 15 of these, and then the other section of it has 2 circles cut in the corner and 2 outlines cut in the corner for the solder reel to actually sit in, so that way the solder reel stays locked into place when it's dropped into the caddy.
Oh, that's the second layer on top of this?
Yep, that'll be the second layer that goes on top of it. So, out of that, now we were able to get, like I said, 30 pieces out of one sheet in comparison to our 4 pieces we got out of the other machine at a time. Cuts down our time. The other one on the other machine takes roughly about 6 minutes to cut 4 pieces, so we get 12 in about 18 minutes. Where this machine we did all 30 of these in roughly 18 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
So this layer goes here, and then our bottom layer is this layer that goes right here. And essentially, like I said, that gives us basically a stop point. If you were to push the cap all the way down, it seats into the base. And then if we turn it slightly sideways, you can see the soldering iron actually drops all the way down to the base and sits down in that little cubby.
Cool.
That helps to keep it balanced and stable. So what we do is we use on the galvo, so we have with the base, we're in the process of building we have a couple of other jigs, but this is essentially our little jig setup.
How long does it typically take to do just like one logo?
The full-size logo like that takes about 45 seconds, I think.
Okay, so you can crank through that pretty quickly.
Correct.
Okay.
If we do this color, it's about 45 seconds. If we do the bright white one, I want to say it takes about 60 seconds or so. It's about a minute, give or take.
All right. Tell me your favorite aspect of the Titan?
I actually got a couple of them. My favorite feature of the Titan is the perimeter run. It's really neat when we're putting full sheets in here easy, fast alignment for our mass production. But what makes it really neat, say we're doing a one-off or test fitting something, and I want to put a smaller one in, right? I can go ahead and do a perimeter run, and I can quickly identify where that's going to go, and I can adjust it right on the fly, just like this. And I can quickly maximize where that cutting spot is going to be on there. It makes production much, much faster, including kind of the one-off parts. The other cool features I love about this, since it's a 110 platform on the power, and it doesn't have you have to have a huge circuit for that. I have everything in my shop on wheels because I like to move things around when I get bored and change up the way things look, and have things more organized and features and functions with that. So we have this on our cart that's wheeled, and being the 110, I can actually plug it in anywhere. The other great feature I love about it is I can tilt this up at a small 45-degree angle with my partner, and we can cruise right on in into the classroom. So when we're actually physically doing our classes, we can have this machine inside when we're talking about the machine, so the students can learn to cut, and we don't have to be out in the production area. We can actually have it in the classroom, and we can easily bring it back in here. I don't have to enlarge a doorway or get a construction crew out or anything like that to make it happen.
It fits through a standard, like this, what, 32-inch size door?
32-inch die door, just tipped it on the side a little bit.
Perfect. That's awesome. Right.
Those are the greatest features ever of this machine.
Excellent.